Live and direct. It's Sway in the morning.
Right here on Shade 45.
There it is. Donnell Rawlings, friend of the show.
Yep.
40 minutes to 2 hours, Shade 45. Donnell's performing at Caroline's tonight at 8 p.m., 10:30. Saturday at 8 p.m. and 10:30. Sunday at 7:30. This is truly one of the... Man, we've had a lot of funny people on the show.
We've had funny people with different styles. Where we talk. You know what, State? You got a Mr. C lookalike in here?
Oh, who that? Oh, no. Are you station banging?
I got nervous for a second, son. I got nervous. I'm like, you ain't gonna finish the game with me, son.
That's old cute, man. Stop, man.
All right, I was nervous. You was in the shadows. I'm like, boy, he switched stations quick. A, B, C. Okay, never mind. That's interesting.
Get out, Donnell.
Donnell Rawlings, ladies and gentlemen. Grand opening, grand closing. Man, what's going on with MTV too? You got the Judge Rawlings with MTV.
Yeah, we have a new show. It's a spinoff off of what has been a successful brand for them. The Geico brand started like 3 years ago. Since then, they had a spinoff, Girl Code, which is very successful on MTV. And I think their package was they wanted to create stars off of the talent that they have.
Yeah.
So he was trying to look for different people to have spinoffs. And another idea that came up, they was like, since Guy Code was so good, if you know someone that violated the Guy Code, the only thing you have to go somewhere where you can settle the dispute.
Yeah.
So they created Guy Court, and I'm the judge for that.
You're the judge for that? So people are literally like real people who have violated Guy Code and come on and
we did. They did like a blast casting call. They tried to reach out to the fans and make it real, right?
Yeah.
But we have cases like the number one case that we deal with is cock blocking.
Yeah.
You know, like one guy brought his friend to court because when they go to the club, he always violates the dibs rule.
Mm-hmm. What's the dibs rule?
The dibs rule, like if you go somewhere, you see a chick, you're like, oh, I got dibs on that, right?
Okay.
But it only should last for I think their rule was last for 5 minutes. But one dude went past the 5-minute limit, and then his man went in. Right? And, it's like, can you call dibs? And my answer to that, the only thing you can call dibs on is like pizza, beer.
Yeah.
But for ass, it's every man for himself. You know what I'm saying? That was we had another case of a girl, she brought her ex-boyfriend to court because he broke up with her on Facebook. And she thought that was a violation of Guy Code. Another case, a guy, they were roommates, and the guy always buys expensive beer. But when his roommate drinks it up, and replace it with like PBRs or some cheap shit, right? But it's a fun show. It's an honest show.
Yeah.
You know, and I've seen other networks try to do like spoofs of court shows.
Yeah.
But the difference with this show is like those other shows, they try to find the audience.
Yeah.
But the beauty of this is that MTV has an audience ready for it.
And built in, MTV2.
It's built in. Yeah, MTV2 is
I
built in.
went by the set of Guy Court.
And destroyed my craft services, sir.
I mean,
Yo, she said, how you doing? Y'all got food up in here, sir? She got mad and left because the chicken wasn't fried. She was like, I ain't eating that grilled shit.
You did that for real, Heather?
Well, I didn't leave because the chicken wasn't fried. I left because my ride was outside. But I had a piece of chicken.
Good answer. Good answer.
Okay, good
Anyway, I want to know, how come you didn't buck for me to get a job over there at Guy? That's not violation. I didn't like the whole setup. You know, you got you as a black judge. I felt like you should have had a black female police officer. You
got to understand, I'm one of those creatives and one of those business person. If you work for me, I'm going to try to take advantage of you sexually.
Oh, get the hell out of here.
And I didn't know if you was ready for that promotion. I didn't know how hard you wanted to go. I'm letting you know you calling human resources on me the first day, son. Do you know what that guy did when he closed the door? That's what the fuck I do.
All right,
I'm just trying to keep our friendship at a friendship level.
All right, thank you, Donnell.
All right,
yeah. But if your husband was smaller, I still would have gave you the job. I ain't messing with him.
Donnell Rawlings.
I do the math, so I can subtract 80 pounds from that dude.
Damn, that's crazy. All right, Caroline's tonight on Broadway if you're in the tri-state area. 8 p.m. and 10:30 shows. Today, Saturday, and Sunday at 7:30.
And just as a reminder, I don't have a guest list. I would, but because Heather, this is the only who the fuck ever asked for a plus 10. So
What?
yo, I only get 10 comps. She wiped my whole shit out, son.
You did that for real, Heather?
No, she said, "Can you just put me down plus 10?"
We be buying drinks, though.
I'm not mad at you, but plus 10, son? That's one of the things you can't even negotiate when it's time to settle your money.
Yeah.
Well, then they called your posse a posse. You know what I'm saying? Then Heather showed up with her posse, so we're not going to be able to pay you the bonuses. plus 10. But we accommodate.
So I
it.
can't get in because I ain't a part of the
All
posse.
day you come. You don't never come to my shows no more, son. I got to be in a warm climate for you. If you don't hear beach water in the background,
I ain't there, bro.
he'll check me out in Miami like New York. I can't fuck with you.
I can't do
son.
it, Donnell. I'm sorry, man, but have
You'll
the
be there
report
sooner or
in.
later.
Yeah, I'll be up. I'm
He
not.
be
I
wanting it
support you.
packed. I'm trying to pack it.
Okay, what we got coming up, Celebrity Wire? Tracy G, what's going on?
We got to enter the kingdom of Lord Jesus. This is AKA Kanye West and his citizens. If for some reason you got the dough to have him come do a show, let me tell you what you got to have ready for him. Because he was recently out in the UK and the staff was shocked because he insisted that they iron his dressing room carpets. Everything has to be all white like it's heaven. This includes all of the walls, all of the curtains and whatnot. And then there were
I think he's gonna be on R&B Diva next season. So.
competing with Mariah Carey.
Whoa. He said to iron the carpet?
Yeah,
That's funny.
and they were shocked because they had never heard of anything like that. So the flowers got to be white, the curtains got to be white, it's got to be all white, everything. But
And the
when
bitch got to be white too.
well, that's implicit.
I'm sorry.
I mean, but where you get this from? I don't believe that. That's real?
Yeah, this is coming from when he was on BBC's Later. The staff, they went and they slipped all the juice.
Yeah,
Joe
well,
Sway, you might not believe this, but I also understand part of his writer that he wants a new TV. He wanted the TV he gave you, son. That's what he said.
I gave Sway his first TV.
Okay, so it's almost been like a month since Miley Cyrus, she's at the VMAs. Of course, she was on stage. She was flapping her ass cheeks and whatnot. And everyone
No, first off,
spoke
can I
about
just,
it.
I hate to interject. She does not have enough ass to use flap in the sentence go ahead anywhere. She was sandpapering her ass. She was rubbing two sticks. She wasn't flapping nothing.
She said
Okay, I'm
flapping.
fine with that edit. We can do that. So everyone's been like, what does her daddy feel about this? Billy Ray Cyrus. Now, he came out and he didn't do an actual on-air interview, but he said that he supports it and whatnot. But then finally he sat down with Piers Morgan and he actually knew she was going to have all of that happen at the performance. So he went on and spoke about it.
I knew that she wanted to do something really special and something that everybody was going to be talking about.
Have sex with a black guy in the
I knew
green
that she
room.
had put in a great deal of practice and thought into what was going to happen in New York. Again, it became that moment of a singer, songwriter, entertainer finding that special moment. And again, sometimes controversy lies in that special moment.
White man. Oh, Mr. White Man.
All right, so what do you think about that? Did you see the performance?
I think her PR people probably got an extra bonus.
Yeah.
I think she killed the industry. You know what I'm saying? It's something that, for the most part, if you're out there in the club scene, you see that every day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She stole the moment. I mean, hands down. It's supposed to be all about Justin Timberlake. Justin Timberlake performed for like 42 minutes. She twerked for 2 minutes, and that's all she talked about.
Yeah.
I think it was calculated. Going into that, you know what is going to happen. And I think our brains are so screwed up, we get so upset, we take it personal. She's not there to try to represent the youth.
Yeah.
She's not there saying that I'm the spokesperson. In fact, she's the #1 candidate for my new campaign, SaveABitch.com.
Save a bitch, guy.
SaveABitch.com.
What is that about?
Save it. It's women that are seeking salvation, but at the same time they like to twerk like on Saturday, but they're the first person in church on Sunday.
Yeah.
I want to create that happy medium to take you from a life of despair, a life of wanting, a life of needing, to a point where you're focused on yourself, you empower yourself. You know what I'm saying? This is going to go through, it's a cultural thing through diet, through attitude. You know what I'm saying? And like once I save these bitches, because a lot of bitches need to be saved that don't really want to ask for the help, Sway.
Yeah.
But if you go to the website and register, right, we can save the, Sway, I know it sounds funny, but it's saving one bitch at a time.
Is there any other
Sway.
female celebrities on that?
Kanye West was one that we tried to.
Oh, come on.
No. No, it's a lot of them. It's not just for the celebrities. These are like regular ratchet bitches that are out here. You know, everybody. Okay, last year, I'll give you the stats. Last year, 3,000 bitches were saved last year.
That's to this?
Right? Some people got help, but for some people, help didn't come quick enough. That's why I'm out here on my campaign and my crusade.
SaveABitch.com.
Yeah, I've had some celebrities have been down with me in my efforts. Life Jennings, he's helping me save bitches. I had a candid sit down with Too Short, king of bitches, right? And he pretty much broke down the definition of bitch. You know what I'm saying? When I say this, I'm not saying it in a negative way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But when you hear the word bitch, people get upset. Women be like, I can't believe he talked to me like that. I ain't no bitch. I'm an African queen. But to these same bitches, if you're walking down the street and you see a man with another woman, you're not going to be like, who is that African queen?
You going to say.
Like, who is that bitch with my man? So I'm out here trying to empower women and help them with this. You know what I'm saying?
Give them a round of applause. Yo, people don't know that side of you.
They don't know the side. You know what I'm saying?
Humanitarian side.
Too Short, Snoop Dogg, when I first pitched to him, he was excited.
Okay.
I want to talk about some other things. But he was like, no, man, let's talk about saving these bitches. So it's something. If you go to the website, Save a Bitch, and it's a real website, go to the website, SaveABitch.com.
Can you go on there right now, Heather?
Yeah, I'm looking.
You're gonna shut down World Star.
You can see our last efforts, and we do like these little commercials like every 2 months. And you know what? Maybe you can help me out with it.
I like saving bitches.
Yeah, because and another thing, because you've positioned yourself in the industry to be a newsmaker and a journalist, so it would really validate my efforts.
If I did what you need me to do?
Just maybe interview some of these bitches, or like have some testimonials.
You want me to
we want testimonials.
You want me to interview some of these bitches? Is how you said
it? Yeah, these
okay.
bitches.
These bitches. All right. All right.
It's Sway in the morning. Only on Shea 45.